May my words penetrate the depths of every soul. I allow love to guide me through all my actions. We're all one love, we're all one life. Namaste.
What is up? Apparently I like doing videos standing up, so here we go. Alright, so the metaphysical or metaphorical gloves are in a sense are coming off because we're about to get into this. How do you reclaim your sovereignty? How divine you really are. Your knowledge of self. This spiritual awakening you hear so much about, or at least I started hearing so much about, and then there you go. Alright, so like many people in my age group, or or people like beyond my years or whatever, I grew up in a religion. Like I grew up in a Christian home, you know what I'm saying? Like most people grew up in a Muslim home, whatever, Catholic home, grew up in the Catholic church, whatever. Just depending on your environment, that is where you grew up, and that is where you kind of had your foundation built, or in a sense, kind of laid out for you. And with growing up and with beliefs, it's hard to, in a sense, shake that, like to kind of break away from your beliefs since you were a child. Because with being a child, you're very, very impressionable. You know, you're to the sense where the child, if they're looking up to you, they will literally follow in your footsteps. It's that simple. You can teach a kid to do anything when they're young. Anything. You can teach them that they have the power to be anything that they want to be. They can conquer the whole world if they put their mind to it and their heart. Because, come on, you can't do one without the other. As far as like your spiritual awakening, you know what I'm saying? When you do get to that point, not saying most people aren't, not saying you never happen in time. It's all about divine timing when it is right for you. So with that can be such a lonely journey starting out, because you don't really know who to talk to about certain things you think about. You know, you don't know who to talk to about certain dreams you have. You start seeing all these number repetitions. You know, you start thinking in a we construct, and not so much as an I construct, a me, a my, you know, the ego type thing. You know, you start thinking of as everything is connected, as a we. Nothing is separate. Separation is an illusion. So is death. I'm not going to get into that right now, but there you go. When you awaken to self, the Egyptians had it right. They had knowledge of self. They knew that everything comes back to you, back to yourself. If you're looking for answers, look within. Your answers are within. When the mind is quiet, the heart speaks, right? Yeah, don't get me wrong. You know, you can still think through decisions, right? You're processing through this. You're processing through each avenue of approach you can take to, you know, and that can branch off into whatever reality you want to, you know, be a part of at that moment in time. In a sense, like we've been taught to kind of belittle ourselves, like we have to look outside ourselves for the power, for that, right? Growing up, I was always told I have to wait. I gotta wait until I get to heaven. I gotta wait till I die to get to heaven. Get out of here with that, man. You can have heaven on earth. You can have hell on earth. It's all about your perception, you know. You have to believe or something. I don't know, that you chose to be here in this point in time. You really did. Before you were born, you chose your parents. You chose the path you were going to take. You chose the struggles because you already knew that you're going to be able to overcome them. When I'm saying you don't have to look outside of yourself for that power, for those answers, I'm saying that you have that sovereignty. Like I grew up thinking that I didn't have that power, right? That power to change the world just by my thoughts. I grew up having that thought where, what can I do? It's just me. You know what I mean? Just little me. Realizing how divine you actually are, it's almost to the point of like, I know a lot of people don't like the whole thing, like, oh, you're a god, we're gods, blah blah blah, but we are just wrapped up in matter. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think the whole 666 is about? Carbon, hydrogen, and something else. It's there, but I can't really remember. 6 fucking something 6. Anyway, the mark of the beast, the mark of flesh, the people, carbon life forms, carbon based, whatever. Anyway, you really are powerful. You can legit shift your reality. Your mind follows what you focus on. Your energy follows what you focus on. When you have that knowledge of self, you simply just come to the realization that everything falls back into itself. Everything comes back into itself. Into that one, the law of one, whatever, you know what I mean? Everything is connected. We're all one. I mean, I don't do this for the likes. I don't do this for the attention. I simply do this to reach deep into that soul, that essence, to kind of clear the brush, clear the path, just enough so you can see the right way to take. Alright, you guys, peace.
My fear is my only carry, so I got to push on through.